Hello, welcome to the predatory nature of information. My name is Ed and I will be your host for today. I find myself at VanCaf at the Roundhouse Community Center where I work every Friday. It's very nice to have your workplace filled with life, bustling with artists and their creative ideas. VanCaf is a huge comic festival where you can see lots of local, national and international creators. One of the signs of an artist is to see that childhood playfulness still very much alive, still very much of day-to-day essentials. Because once you think that you're there, that you've made it as an artist, that's when you stop growing. And I don't think any artist really wants to stop growing. Artists want to keep growing, they want to push themselves, get out of their comfort zones. And that's, I think, one of the big points of the artist's life, is to act as a community and not isolate yourself. Alright, so it's time, everybody. Time to visit a place where imagination reigns supreme, where colors define everything, and where people can get their creativity out there in the public. Welcome to VanCaf.
Spreading good vibes.
I want to ask you, how do you make such inspired covers?
Studying a lot of other stuff I really like. I don't know. Just make what I want to see.
How does your work relate to stress?
Honestly, my work gives me a lot of stress, which I deal with by making more comics.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Kat Ferris.
Kat Ferris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What is it that you like the most about drawing?
I like that I can take the things in my head and then put them on paper and share them with everyone else.
What is it that you like the least about drawing?
Sometimes the way I see things in my head aren't always the way it comes out on paper, and I get really frustrated.
Oh yeah?
I've always been interested in drawing, and I work in the film industry, so I am around a lot of storyboarding, and I've naturally evolved into comics. Well, I'm trained as a 3D animator, so I build all my sets in 3D, and then I draw over them so that the perspective and things are correct.
And so you have your 3D models for your backgrounds, but then you still have to deal with the thickness of the line.
I actually just trace over them with an art program, so the thickness of the lines is just determined by whatever brush I pick.
So this is the Cloudscape Island, isn't it?
Yeah, we've declared from here to over there, Cloud City.
Cloud City.
Cloudscape members.
Hi Jeff. How's VanCaf been treating you so far?
Excellent.
Can you give me a little word about the mission of Cloudscape? What is it exactly?
Well, our official mission statement is your source for the BC comics community. So if you're making comics in the province of BC, if you're in the Lower Mainland, we want to try and help you connect with other people. We want to help you get access to the resources you need to make your comics successful.
Yes, yes. So that's where the anthologies come in.
Yeah, well, and that's a way to promote the work that people are doing. So if you're in the city making comics and you can make a short story for us, that's a way for us to sort of showcase what you're doing and sort of show people in the city that we have a really cool comics community.
All right, thank you so much, Jeff, for your time. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Being a comic book artist myself, it's really inspiring to see the work of others, how hard they worked on it, the quality of their line, some things that I could achieve myself, others that I could only fathom. Very nice and very inspiring. Right now I feel flooded with ideas on how to improve my comics and how to make them better. One of the things I really like about this festival is to see everybody's personal style, to imagine the effort that must have went into it. Does someone want to go digital? Do some of them want to go mostly traditional and use computers just to erase certain mistakes or to fine-tune? It is so crucial to see the work of other artists before you can make yourself good work. Role models aside, you have to get inspired, and as a community we can network our ideas into what Jung coined as the collective subconscious.
In animation, you only have one chance to show the audience what they're going to see. On a comic page, your audience gets a chance to look up, down, left, right, all over the page, take it in at their own pace. But in animation, you only get one opportunity.
And then it's also too, like in animation, you can work through a whole scene. You can work with your timing, but with comics, you really can only show one or a couple key moments. So it's picking those key moments.
Here is basically the exact same idea. It's just the pose is a little different.
Well, you're pushing it away to just make it read faster. And again, in animation, you would need to do that because it's happening so quick. You know, the second pose just makes it all read much better.
Without seeing that line, without understanding clearly that line art, he could be thumbs up, thumbs down, you don't necessarily know. With the guy on the right, you definitely know he approves.
Absolutely. There was something I heard on Twitter, I forget who tweeted it, but it was like, with your character designs and some of your acting, if you can't play the who's that Pokemon game, and where it's silhouetted and you know what it is, there's maybe a little bit of room for improvement.
Right, from the same issue, on the left you've got some really strong silhouettes, but on the right you'll notice that the back of Catwoman's head is colliding, the back of her head and neck is colliding with the wall safe. So putting some space in there would improve that silhouette. Her wind back with that hammer device is basically her anticipation of the swing of the hammer into Hellboy's head.
It makes the next movement so much stronger, just having that really powerful first pose. So this is the stuff you want to think about when you're doing really strong action. Like sometimes if you go right for the punch, it's not as powerful as having a huge wind up.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Camila Jericho.
I love your style. It's very shoujo.
Thank you. Yes, I'm a big fan of anime and manga.
Yeah. So you're Vancouver based?
That's right. Yeah, I've been in Vancouver for the past 11 years, but I was originally from the Okanagan, so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I see that you have a T-shirt of your own material right here.
It's true.
Your husband also does, eh?
That's right. He's back there, and there's another one of my shirts.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Any comment about VanCaf? How much you're enjoying it?
Oh my gosh, VanCaf is amazing. Everybody should come to this show. It's so creative and expressive and just fun. So definitely everyone, next year come by.
So you're saying that you're biracial, Japanese and Canadian?
Japanese and Bangladeshi.
Bangladeshian. And you said that you're incorporating this into your comic named
Nanaimo Bar.
Nanaimo Bar.
Yes, it's a Canadian dessert.
Oh yes, I know that one. The life of, eh?
Yeah.
Nice. And what interested you in the topic of biracial identity?
Well, I've noticed that other people who are also mixed like myself go through a series of problems or perks just solely based on their identity.
It's awareness raising.
Yeah, basically that's the whole idea. I mean, even with this is just like these cards promote like the positive aspect of being biracial. Like this one, for example, is basically I'm accustomed to eating all kinds of ethnic food. Like, for example, my mother loves sushi, my dad loves like all kinds of curry, and so like my palate got really open-minded.
Thank you so much for your time, Reina.
Oh, you're welcome.
Keep it up.
I believe this is the last one for Quick on the Draw, so let's see what JJ McCullough brings up for us.
Okay, this is a society in which fish use money that has dogs on it.
A society where fish use money that has dogs on it.
I got your last manuscript. I don't like it. What? Fish have money that has dogs on it?
Yes, fish have
no Martian Chronicles, sir.
Well, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say my work is no good?
I am. That's what I'm saying. You're through, and I think you died a couple of years ago.
I'm only between projects. I'm not dead.
Listen, the only way we'd publish this is if it was based on reality. If you could make actual fish spend money with dogs on it, then we'll publish it. But aside from that, no.
Then I have my work cut out for me.
Hey, did you stop by the dry cleaner?
Are you talking to the fish again?
I am talking to the fish, Mrs. Ray Bradbury.
Honey, you're very old and nearly deaf. I saw you at a signing a few years ago and you were kind of fat.
Look, it's the only way I can get my book published, okay?
Oh, honey, it's such an idiosyncratic dream. What are you saying? Are you saying that print is a dead medium? Print is a dead medium? Print is a dead medium? I'm saying if you think you can make those fish spend money with dogs on it, God bless you and try. You believe in me, don't you, Sparkles? I draw a schnauzer on this $5 bill that you will use it to buy things from other fish. Want some heroin?
This is it for VanCaf 2015. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll hear from me soon. You better believe it.
On vous aime notre public.
C'est bon.